Today, we're going over the most overpowered class loadout in Polybattle, and I'm here to teach you everything you need to know. I'm talking weapons, gear, and if you stick to the end, I'll show you the single most powerful strategy to use with this class loadout. I also have two very important things to talk about at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. If you've been playing Polybattle for quite some time now, you probably already know that the medic class is the most overpowered class in the whole game. How so? Let me explain. When you first unlock the medic, you'll have access to the M4A1, which is not a bad weapon, but the next weapon in line is way better. I'm talking about the Type 89 Para. The Type 89 deals 19 damage, has a fire rate of 695 rounds per minute, has low recoil, and it's rated for short to medium ranges. What the game doesn't tell you is that by tap firing, you will be more accurate, which means you can kill players at longer distances. Don't believe me? Take a look. Now, aside from the Type 89, you'll be able to carry your pistol, your knife, and grenades. But these next two items is what makes this class so overpowered. The first piece of overpowered gear on the medic is the medkit. The medkit is designed to heal and replenish health. All you gotta do is deploy it, and you and every friendly player around you will be healed over time. Now, I know that sounds pretty normal, but here's where it gets very, very overpowered. The medkit never stops healing and never despawns for as long as you're alive. This means that you can heal yourself and other players indefinitely till the end of the match. You just gotta stay alive, because once you die, the medkit will despawn. Now, the next piece of overpowered gear on the medic is the defibrillator. We're gonna call it defib for short because I don't really know how to pronounce it. The defib's purpose is to revive dead players. All you gotta do is use it on a recently dead player and he'll be back up with 50% health. And believe it or not, you can kill players with it. Oh! The only downside to the defibrillator is that it has a 10-second cooldown. But even with that cooldown, this item is completely overpowered because it not only brings dead people back to life, but it also has a secret ability that I haven't talked about, and that is ammo replenishment. See, we all know about the support class that carries an ammo box that replenishes your ammo over time. But the medic can replenish your ammo faster than anything on the game. Let me show you. Let's say you completely ran out of ammo, and then you get killed. In this case, I'm gonna kill myself with a grenade. Now get this, when the medic revives you, you're back to full ammo. Even your grenades are back to full. Overall, this means that the medic can provide infinite health, infinite lives, and infinite ammo. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, here are the two most powerful strategies using this overpowered class. I've developed two different strategies. One, if you're playing by yourself, and the other one if you're playing with a friend. The first strategy consists of you placing the medkit behind cover before a firefight. Now, once you have placed the medkit, you can start fighting the enemy players, and as soon as you see your health dropping, you can retreat back to cover where you place the medkit. That way, your health will be back to full in no time. From then on, all you gotta do is repeat the process, and trust me, these players are gonna think that you have God mode. Now, the second strategy can only work if you have a friend with you. For this to work, both you and your friend have to be medics. And similar to the first strategy, both you and your friend are going to place your medkits behind cover. Now, here's where it gets different, so pay attention. While one player is fighting the enemy, the other is behind cover and ready to use the defibrillator. If your partner gets killed, all you gotta do is revive him, and while he retreats back to cover where there's two medkits waiting to heal him, you take over the fighting. Now, at this point in time, your partner should be ready to use the defibrillator the same way that you did. From then on, all you gotta do is repeat the process, and the enemy will not be able to contain your firepower. If you're lucky enough to have more than one friend, you can do this trick with multiple people, because the more medkits on the ground, the faster you can heal. And that's pretty much it. Very simple and very powerful. Now, if you made it all the way to this part of the video, we're going to talk about two things that are very important. It's actually kind of good news and bad news. So good news first, we hit 200 subscribers. Now, I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but to me, it's very important. You guys are always showing your support with the likes and the positive comments. And for that, I want to say thank you very much. Now that the good news is out of the way, we got to talk about the bad news. All right, I think it's time to accept it. Polybattle is dead. I remember when this game was averaging anywhere from 4 to 8,000 players at any time of the day. Nowadays, the game doesn't even hit 200 players at a time. On top of that, it seems like the developing team completely abandoned the game. We haven't had any changes or major things added into the game for a very long time. We were even supposed to get a fighter jet, which can be found in the homepage of the game, but all we've gotten is maintenance updates. Now, why does that matter? Well, as a content creator, it's really hard to make content on a game that's dying. If there's nothing new and exciting, players are not going to play the game, and they're definitely not going to watch videos on it. Which is why it doesn't surprise me that in any other game I can get thousands of views, but in Polybattle I barely get over a few hundred. Therefore, I'm only asking for one thing from you guys, and that is game suggestions. You can use the comment section down below, hit me with your favorite games, and who knows, maybe I'll make content on that game. As to Polybattle, this is probably the last video I'll make on it. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks again for carrying me to 200 subs. I hope to get 250 very soon, hopefully. So if you want to help me, just hit the subscribe button. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see ya, gamers.